the Shout Loud podcast, bringing the artists you love onto your headphones. What's up, guys, and welcome to the new Shout Loud podcast. Today we're sitting here with Crossfaith. How is it going, guys? Hello.
It's been great. Like, we just finished like two shows in first one was in the Netherlands, and second one was in headlining show in Dortmund, and it's been great.
It's great. So you've been touring relentlessly for the past couple of years. Yeah. How are the crowds in Japan as opposed to Europe, in your opinion?
Like, it's just so many differences, but I think like the passion from the audience is kind of similar in Europe and in Japan, because everyone loves to sing the music and everyone loves to feel the music. I mean, as a live show. And yeah, Japanese fans are super crazy. I mean, like in our show, and you guys are super crazy too, right? Especially in Germany, like so many people. Like when we were on the festival called Rock am Ring.
Oh yeah.
And when we were played at the festival, like there was so many people like sailing the.
Oh yeah,
boat?
the rowing the boat.
Yeah. Like first time I saw that, like I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" You know.
It's actually a very German thing. I don't know. It's something that happens in German festivals.
Yeah. And the main difference is you guys drink a lot.
I see.
Yeah. Especially on the festival, right? Like Japanese fans, like they don't drink a lot. They just like focus to see the band.
Okay.
Yeah. But which is good though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
You've collaborated with a couple of artists, for example, Benji from Skindred or Rou Reynolds from Enershikari. Why are you so keen to collaborate with them? Or what's your inspiration? Why do you feel like you want to share songs with other artists?
Yeah. How to explain? Like if I'm sing along, like this just one way of like one view. But like if we making the song together like with another artist, then like we got like different opinion from the different view. Like especially freedom was like it was like talking about it. Freedom is about like near future. Like there's so many technologies, but technology is very convenience, but there was a problem. Like it's technology is getting bigger, but how do I say, like I think like the technology took us off like important processes, and then I thought like Rou is the best guest vocal for this like program, because he's representing UK, and also like he always like singing about the, so how do I say, like political stuff.
Yes.
So like it was like right choice to have him, and also like Skindred Benji. The Wildfire was like, how do I say, super catchy, and it's like this is more
the
like
ultimate collaboration. Like
right.
Yeah,
right?
I see.
Yeah, and also like the song have reggae taste as well.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So like he's a best singer to having as our guest vocal. Yeah.
It's cool. So you were talking about the song Freedom. Can you tell us more what it's about? Is it mainly about technology and the problems that come with it? Yeah,
this main character, he's a guy, he's a human, and one is the girl. The girl, she's a android. The kind of story, and he was trying to take her out from the factory or something like that, and they are running away from the police in near future, which is called Machines. And intro of this song like talking about how do I say, it was like alarming to the machines. Please take, how do I say, arrest them. Like I mean, arrest the guy and the girl, and like it's about like technology. Like what is a freedom? What is a true meaning of freedom? If we have like so many technology, then we got convenient life. But like I told you, like what I feel is the technology sometimes take us off like important processes to decide things by myself. You know what I mean? Yeah. So freedom is about that kind of stuff. Yeah, kind of story.
What would be the perfect life for you then? Would it be a life with less technology or without technology at all?
I mean, like, don't be used by the technology. Like, we gotta use the technology. Yeah, we can use technology, and technology helped so many people. But at the same time, like, see, like, for example, in Spotify, like, it's, you know, super convenient and super easy to find a new artist, but it's all from the playlist, right? But 10 years ago, we all like buy CDs and listen to
active consumption.
Yeah, the whole album. But now Spotify is very useful to find a new music, but at the same time, like, it's how to say, like, it took us off like the important process to listen to every single songs from the album. You know, it's very comfortable, but sometimes, like, at the same time, it's it's feel a little strange for me.
So you feel like we're becoming more passive in how we deal with several things, not just music, but also I agree with you. So Freedom was on one of the EPs that you've released, and speaking of which, you have been dropping a lot of those. What's the reason for that? And are you thinking that the album format is growing stale or old, or why have you been releasing EPs?
Now, like I told you, like, the album is very important for us. So, but it was just, how to say, like, the step up. Mm-hmm. So after we released Xeno, it was like, when we finished making the record, we were like, just burned out, we finally finished and we made a great record. So, we needed to have a time to think about the next stuff. And, how do I say, like, we needed change ourselves to making a new stuff. And, yeah, this EP was the best way to grow ourselves and like pay attention to them about Crossfaith. We need to step up to the album. Yeah, I think there's no like there was no like big like reasons, just like the way of like step up.
I see. So since you've been doing a lot of EPs, I feel like it's always a snapshot in a certain year of what you're doing musically. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Are any of these songs going to be on the new album, or are these new songs all together?
There's gonna be a couple songs from the EP on the album, and we're gonna release new album in August.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but we wrote like 9 songs for the 9 new songs for the new album, and this one is gonna be boom. Yeah.
In which way is it different from Xeno?
I think like we've been growing up as musicians as well, and like writing way has been changing, and I wrote one song for the new album as well. So like, I think it's what is difference is a concept. I think new album have like clearly concept for the album, and Xeno have some kind of concept, but it wasn't like not clearly as a new album.
It's probably a fire alarm. Very nice.
yeah. Can't wait to show you guys.
Yeah, it's cool. We're looking forward to it. So let's talk about your newest EP for a bit, Wipeout.
Yeah.
The song Vermillion Gold to me feels like the heaviest, most guitar-based song you've done in a while. What's the reason for that? And is that something we can expect on the new album?
Yeah.
Like, its heaviness reminded me of Countdown to Hell, for example.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, Vermillion Gold. Like, we were writing with our sport guitarist, Thomas, for this song. And he brought the like main riff, which is like super fast one on the Vermillion Gold. And yeah, like there's some kind of like first fast metal tracks in our new album as well. So yeah, you guys can expect like heavy Crossfaith on the new album. And also like there's so many types of songs as well.
Yeah, speaking of guitars, you have been playing live with 2 guitar players. How long has that been going on for, and what was the reason for that?
It's been 3 years, and yeah, the reason is we always. He's sporting like after like our original guitarist Kaz had a hemorrhage back in 2014 around there, and then. Yeah, after that, like he's getting better, but he's still, hard to play the fast riff. So that's why we like welcome Tama to the band, and yeah, he's actually like we met him was almost like 10 years ago. When we were high school student, we were a big fan of his band, his old band, and then. Like after Kaz had hemorrhage, like who's gonna be the sport guitarist, and choice was him, and yeah, that's the reason why we offered him to play our sport guitarist.
All right, cool. We're almost done. Just the one last question you've almost answered in part. Wipeout is supposed to be a teaser for the new album. Is that correct? And you've just said you're going to drop the album in August. What's the title gonna be? Do you have a title yet?
Actually, Wipeout is a teaser for the new album for sure. But Freedom is as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, we're gonna release our new album in August, and title is called Ex Machina. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ex Machina. Yeah. Our new album is about like I told you, like on the Freedom, like same kind of stuff. It's a battle of angels and devils, and the main concept is the angels trying in the near future, the angels trying to save the people from the danger and also reality, and like angels trying to save them and also like take them off like how do I say? How to sink in, and or like decision they took us off. Yeah, it's safe, but at the same time it's not interesting. So the people who recognize it and they have doubt to the angels, the way of angels did it. So they started to like awake the personality or humanity. Yeah, then they are called devils by angels. Yeah, that's the main story. So it's kind of complex, but yeah, you can see it.
Is the storyline or the concept of the album tied to the previous records, or is it another story altogether?
Another story, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Then thank you very much for the podcast interview, and
thank you.
We're looking forward to a nice show tonight.
Yeah.
Bye.
Cheers, bye.
Thanks for listening to our podcast. If you'd like to stay informed about your favorite artists, then go check us out on our website or social media. The links are in the description box. Cheers, and until next time.